everyone, Tiniestofchibis here, and we are back with Genshin Impact. Sorry, my brain went. So, I'm still, like, fucking around and stuff. From what I've heard, though not exactly, well, let's just get this fucking, whatever this fucking is. Gotta wait a couple of days on it, so.
What's the hurry?
I don't know. Anyway, what was I doing? I totally fucking forgot. So,
How fortunate.
I like how my brain just fucking died. Oh yes, according to the rumors, theoretically, hopefully, by 5.3 comes around,
Gather. Yeah. Cool it.
there should be, like, voices back in, like, where there wasn't voices before. So that's gonna be kind of neat. I'm super hopeful, but, you know. So, it is most likely that 5.2 will not have voices due to, like, I think there was some solution, but it's still not fully done from what I've gathered. So, we'll have to see on how that works out. And my skin's all fucking dry. Trying to record a bunch of stuff right now. I need to record 3 more episodes, and I'll have November done, because I'm really cutting it short right now. And I still need to work on December, which is kind of a bad thing I haven't done yet. Should have called yesterday, but like fucking family shenanigans happened, and it's just like ridiculous. Oh, and then I'm thinking about playing a new game that just came out this month. I don't know, or last month, I don't know when, but I just saw it in the free for the November section, so I was like, fuck yeah. So I'm super excited. Whenever I get the time, I'm gonna probably work on that. I need like about an hour of work for Genshin. I'm thinking, what's going to go up? No. Where was I in my thought process? Oh yes. So I'm thinking, like, as soon as I'm able to, I'm going to, cause like,
What's the
there's
hurry?
a shit ton of stuff I gotta do right now, and I haven't done it quite yet, but you know, talk to these people. Gosh, I'm just thinking about stuff I gotta do. Oh, and then, like, I don't know why, and like, I'm doing stuff for like my OCs and stuff, but like, my friend got me shipping like a character, like one of my OCs with a character I kind of see as an NPC, but like, I went and looked for voices for like the characters I have but haven't had voices for, so I went and did that. I also did some commission work for my OC and the one I considered an NPC, and then Um, just given the relationship between my OC and the one I'm considering an NPC, like there's just a lot of like originally their like relationship was merely leader and reluctant second, and so there's a lot of like animosity and stuff. So like but at the same time they did kind of respect the other one in some kind of I don't like you, I have a lot of issues with you, but I do respect you as a person, and while you're fucking pain in the ass, I do they're basically like the mom and dad of like a group, so they always had to like, even though they would fight all the time or have their disagreements or whatever, they did have to kind of have a united front, if you will. Because at the end of the day, if like, well, they can fight and do all this other stuff, if there's too much like if of a problem, it would cause issues in the group, because it was basically lead and it's basically like the leader and the vice, because that's what they were. And so they kind of had that kind of relationship where they were just kind of sort of rivals, if you will. So it was just kind of that shit. But like my friend, like I really love my friend, but she put it in my head, she's like, man, I want them to like hate screw. And I was like thinking, I was like, huh. And so like the more I thought about it, I was like, huh. And I was like, So I'm kind of like super upset, slightly, like not really upset, but like I was like, damn it, because I didn't even like think of them as a ship. They were just kind of like I said, just like two people who are like leader and vice leader, or second in command, if you will. So it was like a leader and second in command, and that's pretty much all their role really was. And so she's got me shipping them, and I'm like, God damn it, I don't need to be shipping them, but I am. I mean, I could ship them, it's my characters and stuff, but it wasn't exactly the plan. So I'm like, fuck. And it bothers me. So I was like, gosh damn it. And then like the more I thought about it, I ended up commissioning a picture like after like, because I was writing for like October, instead of like Inktober, it was like darb. Like you write a little thingy for October, for like, so it's basically each day was a different theme, and so I would write. And so I did that, and I would switch between all my characters and stuff like that. For most of the days, I did use one of my OCs. But a few of the days, I would use either random NPCs or, like, I would use, just kind of have like a third point, like an overview type thing, where I would be having like, it would be a group of them rather than just one person being the main lead of the little thing. So I think I did pretty well. Like some of them, I'm not gonna lie, some of them were kind of like, meh, like pretty much almost throwaway because of how short they were. But there were a few of them that were pretty long. And so like that was how my friend was telling me about it, like, oh, they should screw. And I was like, hate screw. And I was like, like it's not exactly what I was thinking when I was like, when I was writing it. It was more of a like, because, and Like, I'm not too sure where, like, she got the idea from, but, like, one of the characters is kind of one of those, like, overall jackasses, and, like, when he thinks somebody's weaker, he, like, always insults them by referring to them, like a gender-specific insult. Like, oh, you're just, you know, you're so pathetic, you know, you might as well not even be a man, type thing. So, oh, I need you. You are not what I wanted.
Stabilize. Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
Brace yourselves.
So,
Yeah.
what was I gonna go for?
Cool it.
I should activate that. Gotta touch the thing. Something's got a spark. Nothing's lit up. Oh, fuck. You know what? I'm so stupid. No? Oh. The wrong one. I swear. Anyway. So, like, but yeah, so, like, the insult was like, oh, he's gonna insult his manlyhood by calling him a chick. You know? So, that was kind of like the whole vibe I was going for. He was gonna be an overall dick. But that's just how he is. Like, that's just how the character was. He was gonna be fucking dickweed. That, while my OC found annoying, kind of, like aggravatingly so.
What's the hurry?
Like, his second was, in fact, pretty good at what he does. And he wasn't, like, and he was kind of, my character was trying to reform the other one. Specifically, like, you know, fix them, if you will. So that's kind of like what he was trying to do. Like, but, yeah, so, like, sorry, I'm just kind of mildly trying to focus. Anyway, but, like, I guess because of how the relationship was, and I guess how I wrote it specifically, she kind of got more of the vibe of, like, you know, like, sexual tension. And I was like I said, at first I wasn't even thinking that. Like, I honestly wasn't. But she mentioned it, and I was like, thinking, like,
Quite
really?
the
I mean, that's
find.
not how I was going for. I was going for, like, you know, like, an annoyance. Like, you know what? I just realized something. It's probably the relationship is kind of like how, and I'm only going to say it because, like, I've been watching a lot of stuff about it, YouTube shorts, and I don't know why it suddenly popped up in my thing, but kind of like how the Wuya and Chase Chase Young situation was. Kind of like there's this weird tension shenanigans going on. I guess you will. Well, while one was more cunning and, you know, more intelligent, always thinking, you know, very charismatic and stuff like that. The other one was kind of, you know, more upfront and kind of, you know, whatever. So, I might be able to do it purely because of the leveling I'm at right now. I'm trying to get the stupid thing that I want.
Quake!
There it is.
Freeze!
No escape!
Order guide you. Cool it!
Time for takeoff.
Probably not gonna do it, but we'll see how.
Freeze!
Here we go.
Ah!
It's so much easier to do shit when you're like
How
overpowered
fortunate.
and not underpowered. Anyway. Where was I in my thought process? Anywho. So, yeah, anyway. So that was kind of like...
What's the hurry?
So she kind of put it in my head that the two characters should be, like, in a relationship. And I was like, gosh damn it. Because, like I said, it wasn't what I was originally going for. But... She kind of made me think about it, and I was like, god damn it. And I mean, it's not a bad thing, per se. Like I said, it just wasn't what I was originally thinking. And so it was kind of crazy that I was like, damn, man. Oh, there it is. I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to move him closer? I think I would remember how to do shit, but it's been a long time since I've actually had to mess with, like, you know, Fontaine. It's like no longer as new as it used to be. So, should move a little closer. Anyway.
How fortunate.
So yeah, so she has me kind of shipping those two characters, but like the thing is, like, my OC was about, like, the way I planned it was that OC was actually going to be with another one of my OCs, and I still might actually do that, but like I have been thinking,
What's the hurry?
like maybe the other OC should actually be with who she wants to be with, because I have like this whole complicated chart that's going on, where it's kind of like a weird love, not really a love triangle, it's more like a love of squares, lined, if you will. It's one character likes one person, one character likes another character, and the third character doesn't really like anybody. Well, he does. He has a crush on
Dodge this!
or had a crush.
Brace
but
yourselves.
So,
Gather!
like, the first person he loved died due to situation. The
Dodge
second
this.
person he got a crush on was already dating somebody else, so that wasn't gonna happen. So at the moment,
Thank Barbados. Wait a minute.
so at the moment he's really not with anybody and doesn't have any feelings for the female character that likes him, because he doesn't really see her in that light. So, because he just mostly sees her as like, which actually probably is good that I'm talking about it right now, because like, if for any of the guys in the audience, I'm kind of curious if like a girl that you never really thought of, like romantically, suddenly confesses to you and, like, you know, wants to be in a romantic relationship with you, but you already know that somebody you know likes her. Would you still like acknowledge the feelings of the girl who, like, essentially tells you, like, you know, I really like you and I would really, really want to be in a relationship with you, and if he subtly asks, like, oh, what do you think about, you know, so and so, Or do you just kind of go like, hey, you know, sorry, but no? Or like, do you be like, yeah, I guess so? Like, how would you like handle it? Because, I mean, she's not really gonna try. She's
What's
gonna
the
try
hurry?
not to have no be the answer. She's really set in getting a yes because, you know, she feels that strongly about him. And mind you, like, you do have a relationship with the girl because, like, both OCs actually do have a relationship, not like in that sort of way, but they've been kind of like, you know, sparring partners for like a long time. You know, they get along really well, like in a friendship type of way. Or, you know, for him it was friendship type of way. For her it was more of a, you know, a crush type of way. So there was some romanticness on her side, not so much on his. So, like, would you as a guy, like, be like, okay, like, why would you, like, react to that? Because I'm quite curious, because, you know, I'm a girl, so I'm not exactly too versed on the manly shenanigans. Would you be like bro code and be like, nah, like, my guy likes her, but, you know, the thing is, too, both the girl and her other friend think that the guy that likes her is gay, so it's like, because they're just like, they got the vibe, they're like, he must be gay, he's gotta be gay, there's no way he's straight. You know, because it also doesn't help that it's the guy that likes her and two girls are like but as far as they see each other as, like, the girls see the guy as one of their best friends, you know, and they're like fully comfortable like hanging out with him and, like, you know, doing sleepovers and talking about like somewhat girly things and less girly things like their bikes and stuff like that, you know. So, like, and they're all in a club together, so, like, with how much they spend time with each other, the girls really don't think that he's interested in any of them, and just think he's, like, gay or something, because it doesn't seem like he has any interest in women. Despite the, like, they're like, like, because the way they see it, he has no interest whatsoever in women. And he just hangs out with them a good chunk of the time. Well, them, his bird, and, you know, his one friend. So it's like, he gotta be gay, because he don't be hanging out with nobody. Well, so, like, they were just under the impression that he was gay. So the two girls were just like, but, like, they're still friends with him, and they you know, and they're more comfortable, because, again, they don't think he's straight, so they're like, you know, they don't mind being, like, you know, dressed down a little more and whatever. Not that that fully matters.
Here we go.
The thing, but it's just the mentality of, like they've never really saw him as, like, you know, a dude. They saw him as one of the girls type of way. So,
Brace yourselves.
Dodge
like,
this.
Rotem on the other. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to say names. Anyway,
Quite the fun.
but the other OC, like,
What's the hurry?
the guy that he hangs out with a lot, not because, like, they hang out because they're like, they're kind of friends, but more like, you know, adopted siblings sort of type of things, because it's more of a, master and servant type of relationship between them. So the guys have that servant relationship because of um, of their family bloodlines and stuff. So one's like from a really rich family, like like with so much fuck you money they can buy fucking like whatever the fuck they want without any fucking issues. And the other one comes from a family of servants who have served the other one's family for generations upon generations. Like, so, like, for... So it's, like, super far back. But there's, like, some interesting stuff behind the whole relationship. Because they weren't really, like... Unlike some, like, one of the character, like, the servant character, so family were more subservient. My OC is not as much a servant. He is a servant to a point, but he does have more free will, if you will, compared to anybody else in his bloodline had. So, but that's because the other character, the one who's the master, and his mother were very kind of like not standoffish against some of all that stuff. Not to say that, you know, they didn't respect it, but they're more new money. Like, it's a couple of generations, but not as far back as my OCs, who again comes from fuck you money. Like, it's so far back that his family actually has ties to the making of their of the country. So, yeah, fuck you money is just... So, yeah, they also have political shenanigans. Like, in fact, the Master OC, or MC, I'm just gonna call him MC. I know that's his main character, but... Well, technically he does have more of the main character vibe in the story I'm doing. It's him, the servant, and the two girls that are the best friends. So, like, they're kind of all the main characters at the point where I do switch from like, each chapter follows a different character's, one of the characters' point of view. And I switch between the main four. So, and like every once in a while, I'll interrupt one of the main four with one of my other OCs who are kind of commenting about something or doing something that does affect the plot. But overall, it does follow a pattern. It's like if I do it, like, the main four go in the Pacific pattern. Their pattern can be interrupted, but the pattern remains the same. It's the Master OC, it's the Servant, the Servant OC, the Tech OC, and the Knight OC. Or Knightus? Knightus. Yeah. So it goes in that specific order. Like the knight goes last. And again, the Tech OC is a girl, and the Knight is a girl as well. And like the Knight OC is actually kind of a born into a family of knights, if you will, from like her father and her both of her parents were are royal retainers for the next in line of the kingdom that they're part of. And um both I probably do gotta go here. Um both her gra both her her I guess you can say her adopted grandpa, because technically her father was adopted. So like one of her parents was adopted, okay? So um I was gonna be like, oh, do I need to put it somewhere else? Okay. And the other one was bloodborne. Bloodborne was born from his family, and that one, like his grandpa, was a fuck. So, okay, so one parent was adopted, the other one has blood ties with their family, and the it would be her great grandfather on one side, and the other side would be a grandfather. So her normal grandpa would be the one. So are also part of like the royal knights and stuff like that. So yeah. And she was training to be a knight, but honestly, she doesn't want to be. Her younger brother does, but she herself does not want to be. It's just what she was trained to do that, so that's what she was. Her dream is actually to follow in her grandpa's footsteps, the one with the side that has the great grandfather, and become like a dentist and stuff. But she hasn't told her parents yet, so it's like, yeah. The tech one comes from a very long line of like techie people. Like their family's cursed, but nothing too concerning about the curse. I mean, yeah, there were some issues with the curse, but anyway. So like she already knows what's gonna happen with her. Her life's already set in stone, so she's really, nothing much she can do besides do what she can before she has to go and do what our family has been doing for generations due to the curse. But yeah. Yeah, so that's you choose not to exercise your right to read the text. You read the document, make sure there's no mistakes. Oh. I like how I read that and I was just like, it's kind of funny. I was like, so we're basically doing fucking terms of service shenanigans, and y'all are making me like sign my name at the bottom of the terms of services bullshit. Look, how is it? What was I? Oh yes. So anyway, but yeah, that's mostly how I end up like how my OCs are growing, and then I have like a bunch of other OCs where they have their own issues as well. Oh yeah, but yeah, for the servant one, he sees like the one that's his master, more of a little younger sibling that he kind of wants to protect because like the first person he loved was the master's older sibling, and originally she was supposed to inherit all the money and gold and all that jazz. Like she was supposed to be the one who is next in line, but she was her life was ended shortly. Let's put it that way. and like, I almost said the name. The one who's supposed to be the young master is kind of feels guilty because he kind of feels it's his fault because, you know, when originally she was kidnapped and stuff, like, he had wanted to go save her. I mean, mind you, my boy was like 7, so like, yeah, I think he was about 7, or like, he was literally little. I don't, maybe 5 or something. I don't know. He was really little though. Anywhere between 4 to 7, around that age group, I feel. I can't remember. I have to relook at my notes. But so he had wanted to go save his sister because everybody was freaking frantic looking for her because she, you know, she was missing and nobody knew where she was. She had gotten kidnapped, by the way. She managed to escape from being kidnapped, but as she was running back home, she had noticed her brother like running in the opposite direction she was, and she ran back. She like beelined it, like did a U-turn more say, and ran to go get him so that she can take him home with her, because she wasn't exactly like home free yet. But, you know, she was like trying to pick him up. She wasn't that much older than him. I think she was like about what do I want to say?
Stabilize.
Like
Cool it.
or
Oh, so sorry.
no, I think it's 12 was when her body was
Dodge
down,
this.
so I think she was about 11 at the time. So,
Freeze.
and like that just tells you kind of how fucked up it was. Anyway, so she had like, obviously, you know, she wasn't exactly the most strongest character, and they were caught again. But again, they managed to, like, she managed to like get out with her brother in tow, and like she didn't have enough time for both of them to get the heck out of Dodge, so she kind of like put him in a boat, like not a big boat, like a little kind of canoe type boat, if you will, like something pretty small, and like shoved him down the river. And she basically drew attention to herself to keep them from following her brother. And while it's not exactly told to the kids, obviously, but the parents would have known or realized that, like, despite, you know, when they did find her body, she was just basically bones, like, in clothing, because they basically, you know, because they were still searching for her after a year, you know, after the incident. But because she was, like, her body was left out, you know, outside, like, pretty much all was really left for her was, like, you know, bones and stuff like that, and they had to, like, you know, do, like, the whole, you know, like, medical, like, they had to go and do, like, DNA testing and stuff. So that was that.
How fortunate.
So it's kind of sad.
What's the hurry?
And the servant was like, you know, like, I really cared for her, you know, and she always basically was always telling me to, you know, shit.
Solidify.
Keep an eye on her brother and stuff like that. The servant is only like a year older than, you know, the young master, though she was much older than them by like a few years or so. So it is like so it was like basic, like there was probably not really gonna be a relationship between them because it was more of a kind of like sibling relationship type thing for them as well, but whatever. I'm probably gonna forget because it is late and I gotta do other shit. And I am gonna like end this. I'm officially gonna end this episode and get off. Maybe do a couple of other recordings for some other games I gotta do. But yeah, see, I gotta go to Mondstadt and do that shenanigans. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna end this episode. I'll do some stuff. Probably get off. Maybe do some recordings of another game. Because, like, I am kind of pressing it for time right now. But I can always record this tomorrow. My time. Genshin is a little easier to do that. Versus where I need to record for another game or two.
Add Astra.
Which is going to take me a little more time.
Thank you for complete
to do. But whatever.
Add
anyway.
Astra.
Complete all. Did I go to Liben? I don't remember. Liben's here, by the way. As you know. So he's always here during important shenanigans going on. I missed him. He's cool. Gives you free primo gems for your shit. Hey. Ever so slowly, we're working on the thing. I'm working on my collection of shit. Maybe by time, the next thing, by the time, Nouvelle and Zhongli come around, I can get them, but we'll see how that works out for me. Anyway, for now, Tiniestofchibis is signing out.